We back. We got another segment of Inspired by True Events Network. We got What Inspires You Here. We got some of the people that I've seen doing their thing from the town. We got my boy Kamo over here, and we got Sha. How y'all doing?
Chilling, bro.
You chilling?
Yeah.
Regular.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Yeah,
Niggas been working all day.
All day?
Still got a
Somebody
full
told somebody
bottle.
told me to come here. They said come at 4:00. I ain't know what I was getting myself into, but we here. Yo, tell the people about yourself, man.
Shit, man. Ain't really too much to me. Saying the music and shit.
He being humble.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This
Nah. Oh, listen, his music, I be listening to it. Like, I'm gonna say one song that I do like with you and Cash is Ocean's remix.
That's
on
my
SoundCloud.
favorite. That's my
That's
favorite.
that shit.
Bro. They wild that up.
I had to
Definitely.
get sexy. I had to get brown.
Gangsta, respectfully, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the most talented nigga I ever met in my life, bro. Gangsta.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate that, bro.
So who we got over here? Tell the people about yourself.
Yo, my name is Sha. Sha Money. One Sha Money on Instagram. One Sha Money. I'm a law student right now, future entertainment lawyer, and I'm the A&R and co-CEO of TrapFloor Music Group. Right now, our artists are Kamo and Guap, and I'm an entrepreneur. Other than that, bro, that's it.
All right, you sound like you just a boss in general.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
It's the coat for me, man.
Yeah. Gangsta.
He got the suede on. You got the suede on. So how did you get into like being a boss, pushing these young guys to bring the best out of them?
I mean, Guap, our other artist and co-CEO, we grew up together. Like I watched me and Guap, like we was together in those coming ages where we first, like, I'm a little bit older than him, right? So like I started gangbanging first. We was doing whatever we was doing, but we really came up together. You feel me? So that was like my man's, my little brother that was right beside me as I was coming into the man that I am now. So then I went away to the military for like 8 years.
Yep.
And we all stayed in touch, and I met Kamo through Guap. And they started doing their thing like without me. And I just, aside from us being friends, I recognized their talent. Like I said, Kamo's like literally the most talented person I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
And Guap, he's just a young, smart dude. You know, probably never had a job in his life. Like real entrepreneurial, make it happen type of dude. Very intelligent, and then he wanted to be a rapper. He's one of those dudes that when he put his mind to something, there's no stopping him. You know what I mean? So he became a rapper, and a lot of people slept on him. And I gotta tell y'all, we gonna wake y'all up very soon.
Yeah, cause I'm always on Facebook. I watch everything that goes since I left for school in Pennsylvania. Just watching everything that goes on in Utica, because I wanted to bring this platform to life and be able to give everybody that is doing something the opportunity to showcase what they got. So like when I first saw Respect the Call, I'm like, oh shit.
Wake him up.
I'm like, oh, they got everybody.
We
I'm like,
we had 100 views on that, or close to, on Respect the Call.
Respect the Call.
Yeah,
What is,
bro.
is that not what 92?
Something like
92,000
that, close to
in
100.
5
Yeah,
months.
bro, I'm telling you, we is gonna. This is GTO. We is gonna shake the world.
That shit's scary.
That shit was a statement. You feel me?
Gangsters, right? Respect the call for real. Like literally, you better respect the call.
So Camo, what's your process when you go to make a hook for a song? Because I feel like a lot of the songs that you're on, like if you do the hook, the song goes to a whole nother level, like a whole nother level. That's me being honest.
That's kind of like a big question for me, because really, like, if I go into a studio or some shit, like, I can't be in the studio with a lot of people. I gotta be in the studio with at least like one other person. So if I go into a studio, it don't be something I already had like pre-written in my notes or whatever. It'll just be more of in the moment. You feel me? I get inspiration from something one of my bros said, or something I hear in my head, or some shit like that.
All right, definitely. So you on. One thing I wanted to ask you about is the Danny Phantom. So I was talking to Guap, And I was looking at the playlist. He said Camo's on it. I'm like, where the fuck is his name at? Where is his name?
Yo, the Chinese letters, bro.
We're on the Fed app Clubhouse,
I
and
swear.
he's telling me, he's like, oh yo, it's in the Chinese or Japanese or whatever symbols, and I'm like, what? And he said, nah, that's how you say his name. I'm like, what? You did a Google Translate for that?
That shit is just like so funny to me because that shit was completely. It was like by accident. You feel me?
So how was it by accident?
He basically like when he posted this shit, he put my name, but I don't know whether it was because it was capitalized or whatever. But it just turned Chinese by itself.
That's crazy.
On the whole tape.
I didn't even know that. That's fire.
But you think about that, that's a good marketing strategy.
Yeah, bro. When I peeped it, knowing like who Kamo is and the kind of person he is, I'm not gonna lie, like I thought it was on purpose.
No.
Crazy.
No.
I said, yeah, he said Camo on the tape because I was like, all right, I'm about to listen, and then I'm like, yo, where's his name at? Like, but
I'm not gonna lie though, I do want to say this though, like, speaking of that, you know, like you see how I just didn't even know that was a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Like I just want people to know that I came in like after the Danny Phantom tape. So all of that is all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they did that by themselves, bro. And that's very
I think that was like low key,
bro.
like
Yeah,
unintentional, subliminal genius right there.
Yeah, we really,
like for real.
I'm not gonna lie, we had our times where we really sat down together and like put our minds together on like a whole different scale and really like pieced the shit together and made it make sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because in the end, like working with bro, like that chemistry is really different. You feel me? Like we're going to a studio with no beat, come out 3-4 songs. You feel me? It just happens. You feel me?
Yeah, that's something special. Definitely when you can definitely come up with somebody and y'all got the opportunity to do collabs. You ain't really got to outreach because y'all already know as soon as y'all come together, it's heat. So, going from there, like, what made you get into becoming an artist? I'm gonna call you an artist. You're not just a rapper because you can rap, you can make the hooks. You more than just a rapper. So what made you become an artist?
Really just, if I'm being honest, just boredom. Just being in the crib, just not having nothing to do, and just playing with melodies. Like I've been around music my whole life. My father was a DJ.
Okay.
For as long as I can remember, so that shit just kind of run in my blood.
So, your father's a DJ. Did anybody like sing or anything in your family? Or
my mother, she's a great singer. My grandmother on my father's side, she plays the piano. So
you was born to do it, basically.
I guess so.
Yo,
I just don't embrace that.
I wanted to ask you, what brand is that?
I have no clue. Guap picked this out actually.
Oh shit. Because I was like, nah. I was like, that shit fire. Like, that shit fire.
As soon as Guap grabbed it out the bag, I said, whoa. He said, very calm.
Very calm.
Very calm.
So what's next for you as far as an artist, song wise, or just your next move for 2021?
For 2021 is really just establishing myself as an artist. You really building that foundation because we already got the brand. TrapFloor is a brand.
Yep.
I'm standing on that. You feel me? It's not going nowhere. I'm saying it's deeper than music. That's all I'm gonna say.
Definitely. That's another thing with our network is we trying to do more than just media, because you stay in one lane, you limit yourself.
Facts.
But you gotta go use the music to get to other things. Don't let the music use you. Use the music. You feel me?
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Didn't even really give the answer that I want him to give. So
what did you? Yeah. So finish your form.
Feel me? Anybody that's tuned in to his music and if you're not tuned in, you definitely need to get tuned in. So follow him on SoundCloud. But if you go to his SoundCloud, you'll hear 2 genius ass songs. One off the 316 tape that he released a couple months ago, and that's the Read Your Mind song. So we're gonna do the video to Read Your Mind.
All right.
That's gonna be shot by Full of Frames, and then we're gonna do Friends as well. So Friends is a big song of his right now, jumping on SoundCloud. If you're not tuned, get in tune. Kamo the Great, Friends on SoundCloud. Those are 2 major records for him. And the reason why I wanted to shoot those records is because I wanted to separate him and Guap see what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
do two different types of music, but they come together very well. But I want them to be separate as artists. Like you said before, you know, Kamo is a great artist. So when we drop Friends and we drop Read Your Mind on the people, like they're really gonna be able to understand how talented this dude is.
And we didn't even listen. I just said artists. What about the producing?
Yeah,
We didn't even talk about. We're
bro,
not
too
gonna.
humble.
We not gonna
Bro
go
is too
past that.
humble.
So another thing Guap gave me. He dropped a gym on the Fed app Clubhouse. That he said, you got two names. You go buy two things.
Yeah.
You buy Kamo, and then Omac.
Yeah.
So what is who's Omac?
Mac is just reverse Camo.
So one the producer, one the artist.
Nah.
Oh, just one. You
one
just
is
go.
one is an artist, and then one is just unspeakable. You just don't talk about that person.
Yeah,
Oh, unspeakable.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. All right, so with you, what are some goals that you missed in 2020 that you want to hit in 2021 from your aspect?
As far as the music group, I definitely 2021 we're gonna have a hit record. I promise you.
Hood famous.
Yeah. Shout out,
Hood famous.
Facts.
Shout out, Mama.
Shout out to the
Keem.
Danny famous
Shout out
tape
Keem.
team. Shout out to you.
Definitely.
Little hiding motherfucker. We see
facts.
you.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't know.
Famous is it, bro.
Listen, I'm listening to the track. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm listening to the track, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to figure out. I see the name. I remembered it, and I'm like, nah, that's not Keem, because Keem, did he switch his name again? And I'm like, nah, this really sound like him. Then he sound like Detroit and West Coast put together. Like,
Facts.
I don't
Shout out
know.
to bro.
It's just,
I don't know. That shit
Keem
was
is another
special.
nigga, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Respectfully,
I just
bro.
recently listened to some shit he just put out too, bro. It's nice.
What he say? I don't like young hoes because they don't know how to cook or clean.
What?
Ew.
Bro, it's crazy.
I don't even like young hoes. I don't like the clean shit. No
Gangsta.
cat.
Shout out to bro. Facts.
Oh man, I gotta definitely tap into him with him too.
Definitely, but definitely 2021 TrapFloor Music Group. We're definitely gonna have a hit record, even if it has to be for the ladies, from bro. Or we got another artist too called Spiz. Shout out to Spiz.
All right, I definitely y'all gotta send me his music and shit. If he's out, is he out?
Yeah, he got one song out right now. Mood Swings on Apple Music.
Okay.
Spizzy Mood Swings, Spizzy. Go ahead and download that. Or if it has to be from Guap, I ain't gonna lie, Guap got some shit in the cut. So like, we definitely gonna have a hit song.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I expect some exclusives, like
For sure.
snip, like uncut,
For sure.
unmastered. Now let me stop. But not like I can't say it enough. Just being from Utica and watching how everything is coming together. I think there's a movement right now where everybody has something to offer, and people are putting their hands out instead of turning their backs on people.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you can I could see it because I've been watching for 5 years while I was in school. It started to slowly switch.
Yeah. And
to
it's
where
not even
everybody's helping
it's
each
not
other.
even only Utica. I'm not gonna lie. I just recently did a studio session. TrapFloor Music Group. We hosted a studio session in Albany at Capitol Mixer. Shout out Jay Green. And we invited a bunch of poppin' ass artists from the whole upstate area. You know what I mean? Shout out to Class Murder from Rochester.
That's a big movement. They make it happen.
So we had Wild Money Knuckles Brim come out. Shout out to him.
Yep. I know.
Poppin' out of Schenectady.
Yeah, I know him.
Gangsta.
I
Shout out to 518.
met him a few times.
Yeah, he came out. Shout out to Angela Roland. She came out. She stayed the whole session, vibe with me and my niggas and listen to our music type shit. So like, it's not just. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's not just Utica. It's the whole upstate. If you do music, tap in with us.
I think one thing that's big for just New York State in general is you got the whole scene, obviously in the city, but then Griselda come on the scene, and then people are like,
Facts.
"Yo,
Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
I could." They're like, "Yo, I could really do this." Like, and my dad listened to him. I had him playing. I was making some merch that's coming out soon and shit, and I had him playing. He said, "Yo, like, that's from the '90s." And I'm like, nah, this is Griselda. Like, they out right now. He's like, they're from Buffalo. I'm like, oh shit. And my dad's listening to Griselda.
And I ain't gonna lie,
So, like,
what they did was like monumental, bro. Them and also Tusi. A lot of people don't know. Somebody told me Tusi was from Syracuse. I didn't even know that.
he's from Cuse.
So,
Yep.
What Griselda and Tusi did, bro, is like let us first of all, they put the spotlight on us. You feel me? Just like Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel did for Brooklyn. That set a fucking trend, and everybody went crazy. So, like, not saying that we trying to capitalize off them, but it's like it's time for people to start looking at upstate New York.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's time for us to have a music scene and actually build a foundation. You feel me? So
It's
that
there.
other people can.
It's definitely there, bro. Like, and you just see it. Like, I shout out to Cash too. The way he produces, his songs he makes.
Shout out to Cash Cobain.
Like,
That's a fact.
I been listening, bro. Y'all people don't understand. I pay attention to everything that's going on. In
Boys
the
and
315.
That's a fact. Yeah, hold on. Let's take a second. Let's talk about Cash.
Cat, listen.
That is our man.
Hold up,
That is
I'ma
our
tell
brother.
you, I wanted to tell him why he was here.
Best producer coming out of New
Yo,
York.
that
right now, I'm telling you.
what was the shit he took off of Apple Music? I still got to download it. I think it was Welcome to Your Tape. It was like I'm never deleting that
That's
because
a fact,
bro, once if he releases that again, that could be like the come up on some J. Cole type shit.
And I'm not gonna lie,
like later on, if he like years down the road.
Gangster. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, show a lot of love to like, not even just us, cause we, that's our mans, that's the apes, but like he show a lot of love to people that's coming up around all these areas from the Bronx all the way up to here. You see what I'm saying? So like, I feel like he's not really getting the love that he should get because he's just a crazy producer.
He's an influencer, bro.
Exactly.
Yep.
He started a new wave, bro. Feel me, with his samples, and then last year he had the Demons and Devils shit with 504 and like some of the top records out of New York last year.
Yep.
He produced.
And then he did some shit with
shit
Casanova too, right?
He did a lot of Casanova shit.
Yeah.
So like, start putting respect on my man name.
Listen.
Shout out Cash Cobain, that's a fact.
What's his watermark on his shit?
And it's
beef
beef
from
from Cash, not
from
from
YouTube.
YouTube.
Not from
Know that.
YouTube. Not tight beats.
Not from YouTube.
Those are 101s.
Everything authentic.
You feel me?
In-house.
But what's your favorite process of watching them make music? From getting a name, cover art in the studio, or watching them lay down a hook. Like, what's your favorite part?
I'm not gonna lie, like my favorite part of watching them create is just how excited they get once we finish something.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really just be having that mode, like we just look at each other and be like, yo, we're about to be rich. You know what I mean? Because these dudes are so talented, Guap, Kamo, and together they're such a crazy team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Backpack out now on YouTube. Make sure you go watch that. They're crazy together. So like, I was telling the bros earlier, like this whole situation is not about changing our lives. It's about saving our lives.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So like because we really, you know what I mean? Without talking too much. So like seeing the looks on their faces once we finish something is like, yeah, bro. Shout out to you too, bro, for what you're doing, bro.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Bro, listen, I've been...
What that say on the shirt? Let me see. Oh.
Yo, and speaking of that, go check the IBTE interview with Fuller Frames. That's a fact.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Shout out to Fuller
Listen,
Frames.
I got a lot of shit.
Fuller Frames, G
cooking.
Hefner, in the
Yeah.
fucking building. I don't know
G
where
Hefner,
he at.
he not in here.
Oh, he not in here?
Mr. Behind the Scenes.
Mr. Too Cool
Bro
for
over there
school.
smack.
Yeah.
Mr. Curly Hair don't care.
Hey, gangsta, hold on. I just want to say something. You feel me?
Go ahead.
Anybody who follow me, follow my whole movement. You feel me? I want y'all to tune in. You feel me? And I want you to be able to tell the young men, the young kings that's growing up behind y'all that you could come from where we come from. Feel me? And be able to do the shit I'm doing. Like I said, I'm a law student, bro, at one of the top law schools in New York. And I literally came from nothing. I was in the trenches with these same people that you see in front of me right now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still that person. You don't have to change who you are to get somewhere in life. You feel me?
Definitely.
You do what you're supposed to do.
100%.
Niggas is gonna get here. It's other jobs. You feel me? Other than artists, videographers. And shout out to them, but it's other people out there, bro. It's the sports agents. You feel me? It's the entertainment lawyers, shit like that. So like, there's other shit that people could do, and that's really like. That's my whole mission, you feel me? To show young niggas, because I'm really.
You can do any. I've been saying this to everybody forever.
Gangster.
I don't know, like I feel like I was ahead of my time. I feel like I was just like, I think I was like 3 years ahead of everybody, just from a thinking standpoint of knowing how to maneuver in a room full of white people. Coach is white, They try to get you off your game, and that shit made me to like where I'm at now.
I'm telling you, bro.
I think if I didn't go through that, I don't think I would have where I don't think I would be where I am.
Same. That's
Like,
the same. That's same.
You get those experiences, but you don't think back now. Then you see what's going on in the world. And you're like, damn, like that really set me up. Like you said, you was in the military for 8 years. 8 years,
bro. Shout out to rest in peace to Vanessa Gillian too. That's a
Rest
fact.
in peace.
And I definitely want the world to know too that like minorities and women don't serve in the same military as, you feel me, other people do. So
that's some powerful shit right there. That's powerful right there, for sure. Like I salute everybody that goes into the military, because I know damn well I couldn't listen to nobody. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I wouldn't be able to do it, but definitely salute.
But you listen to a coach, right? Yeah, a little bit.
Fuller no. I don't say nothing. Like I already know what type of time I'm on, and like what I bring to the table, how much time I put in. So you don't need to say nothing to me.
Facts.
You need to say something to the other 10 people down the field that getting their ass whooped.
And you know what? That's a good point too. Like, cause I kind of did the same thing in the military, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was the best at everything I did.
Yeah.
So it's nothing you could say to me. It's nothing you can say to me. I'm gonna listen to you, because to be a good leader, you got to be a great follower.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna listen to you, but at the end of the day, I know who you're talking to. You're not talking to me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
So that's a great point for like all the young niggas that want to be somewhere in life. Like,
take care of your business.
be who you want to be, but do what the fuck you're supposed to do.
That is a true fact of life.
It's the only way you can put it.
You give them no ammo.
Because a lot of people think that like
None.
you're supposed to do extra, right? And I respect that, right? People think that you're supposed to go, and you know, because you work out too. People think that you're supposed to go into the gym and you're supposed to do all the reps in the fucking city, right? But that's not true. As long as you make it to the gym and you do the workout that you're supposed to do, you did what you're supposed to do.
You're gonna
right?
see the gains.
So do what the fuck you're supposed to do in life. You don't have to do no extra, and don't ever do any less. You're gonna get where you gotta go. That's a
All
fact.
right, so
Big fact.
attention was off for you for a little bit. You probably loved it.
I
We're going
did.
right back
I was
to
about to
you.
take these headphones off.
Nah, because bro, like I'm the same way. Like it's crazy that I'm even doing this, because I'm the person that Marcus will tell you. Like we'll be in the middle of a game, it'd be 30-30, 15 seconds left. I'm got the same face I had when we were in math class together. Like I'm the same person, just cool,
Hold your
relaxed.
composure. That's
But
what it is.
what's been your favorite song to make thus far out of your catalog? Your young catalog. How old are you? Rick?
22. I'll be 22.
22, okay.
23 this year.
Oh yeah, you about to be rolling. You only 23. You good?
I'm telling you.
You good?
I just told bro that this morning. He young.
And the thing is, like what I see, this is my thing. Cause I shared your music and Glock's music to my boys that do the network. Shout out to my boys from Philly. I was sharing it to them, and what I was saying, comparing you, was you're gonna be like Nav. He makes his own beats. He makes his own music. He was out for 3-4 years, and people come back to his old SoundCloud music and be like, damn, this motherfucker's really nice. I'm about to go listen to everything he has on Apple Music and Spotify. Because that's what happened. Because he's been out since 2013. He didn't pop until 2016. But he had 3 mixtapes on SoundCloud.
Yeah, Camo's. That's what I'm saying. Camo's SoundCloud
like,
catalog.
that's what I compared. Like I won't say you as Nat or you sound like him, but just from as far as the path I can see.
As far as
Go
like
check
work
both.
ethic and all that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel you,
Yo,
bro.
what's your actual SoundCloud?
Kamo the Great.
2
Camo
E's,
the
right?
Great.
KamoTheegreat.
Yeah, he had to do that to let the people know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo.
Bro, SoundCloud catalog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Bro.
if you're not a fan of the new album, the catalog will make you.
Bro, listen, I still got the Oceans in like
Oceans is
rotation.
crazy, bro.
Love me. Come on, bro. I'm not even gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it. All right, so what's been your inspiration for law school, being with your family, managing these guys? What's been your inspiration, your day to day? Because everybody's got that, like, all right, I'm about to do this because I got to do it type thing.
That's a fact. Stick with me. It might be a little long-winded, but I'm gonna try to.
No, go ahead, bro. That's what we're here for. This is what inspires you. The people want to know. They want to know.
That's a fact. First and foremost, though, I gotta keep it a buck. Like anybody who knows me from like high school days, stuff like that. Like I really always been a wild nigga. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like both my parents sold drugs. Like I really was born to be in the streets. When I turned 18, I left. I went to the military. Like you meet all kinds of people from different walks of life, and you see that like, yo, it's really different options and opportunities out there for me. And then once I experienced that, I really was ready to show my friends and my bros what was really out there. You see what I'm saying? So like, once I got to that point, my next inspiration was trying to become somebody, right? Kind of become that ideal black man. You know what I mean? Like having a bread, being in shape, feel me, stuff like that. Like to show one, I got a son. You know what I mean? And like shit got to change with me. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, my dad sold drugs, so like shit gotta change with me.
Definitely. I feel that.
And then it goes into the people that I surround myself with and the people that I know look up to me back from where I'm from. Just trying to show them that there's different ways to be, feel me, that nigga still. You see what I'm saying? So like
for sure.
There's that. And then moving on, it's kind of bigger, also bigger than me, because there has to be somebody to like. There's a difference between like being from the streets and really like being in the streets type shit. You see what I'm saying? So like there has to be somebody that really shows niggas that like there's a
you from it, but this is everything.
It doesn't have to become you. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people get it twisted to where like who they are versus what they do. You know what I mean? Like what I do doesn't define me. It doesn't make who I am. So at the end of my story, you know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot more people like me who comes from this situation and turns that. And even to go.
How old are you right now?
I'm 26.
26. So you've been in the military. You were in the military for 8 years.
Yeah, I got my bachelor's degree.
Law school. You have your own business. Some people don't even do this by 45. You're 26. If people like, if you go to somebody, that's why I like having conversations with people that want to listen, because not everybody wants to listen. Even we at 16, 17, we really don't want to hear nobody talk. Right. We're gonna be like, I know everything. Facts. But when you get the opportunity to talk to people to impact their life, like, yo, I thought the same way you did, but this is what you can do. And when they don't take the advice, this shit is just different.
Yeah, bro, that's a fact. But I'm not gonna front, like, especially like you, I respect what you do a lot. You see what I'm saying? So like, sometimes it's about more than just doing. I think there's other successful people who probably come from where we come from, but like I think people think that just being successful is enough, right? It shows people that they could do it, but sometimes you gotta reach back.
Definitely.
You gotta really let niggas know, like, yo, this is how I do it. Anybody who knows me from like when I was in the streets or now business, anything, like, they know I will tell somebody how I do it exactly.
Yep.
You get money is not gonna stop me from getting money, so I'll tell you exactly how I did it because I want to see you up too.
Exactly.
And it's about a lot of people sometimes want to tuck the sauce. You feel me? Like,
and we're gonna be. This is gonna be over a year that we've been doing this in February, I believe. You know Ed Blackshear? So me and my boys, we cooking something with Ed Blackshear where it is exactly what you're saying. Like, for people that want to how they want to do this, or just have a platform like this, we're going to give you the step-by-step, what we went through, the bumps, the success, all of that. And it's going to be coming in February. We're going to be cooking it up. I was just on a call with him earlier today about it. He had texted me. But, man, I can't wait.
That's fire,
I can't wait.
People need to do more of that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, there's no more tucking the sauce. I want to see other niggas up, too. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Truthfully, what the fuck is the purpose of being rich by yourself?
There's no point.
You know what I'm saying? If
there's
I can't
no
take
point.
my niggas with me, I don't want to go.
For real. This is going to be
fun. Hey, this nigga go. He want to leave so bad.
Right. He's like, yo, I can't do this up in front of the camera so much.
It's the lights.
Hey, lights man. For me, this shit's bright.
Hey, man, what you expect? Corona to get done? You're not trying to be in front of 50,000?
Used to that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because making you a star 2021.
Yeah.
Bro, you're too nice not to be ready for the stardom. And I tell people how it is with their music. I swear to God. Because we were in the clubhouse. Right. He said, yo, go listen. And I was like, Yo, I don't know what to expect.
Told you to.
I
tune
didn't
in
know.
to bro.
I didn't know what to expect. Remember the next day I came, I said,
Nah,
"Oh
yeah.
shit, y'all had got like 7 solid tracks on there." Where I was like, replay value.
I'm not gonna lie. I told them, bro, the Danny Phantom tape, they really showed their ass.
Yeah,
They
that shit. That
really
shit
did,
is,
bro. That's
bro.
mad
What y'all
quick,
need to
bro.
do is
And
the
I'm not gonna lie.
apes on the loose. That
That-
second part.
That Danny Phantom was that was a freestyle off the top.
Yeah,
My
he was
son-
telling me that.
My son Guap, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
really like sat down one day. We just smoking. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like we just smoking. We like and rest in peace, my son Dodo. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
Look at, if you look at his Twitter name, his shit is really Danny Phantom. You feel me? So he like, yo, we not gonna do. You know what I'm saying, we not really gonna do some sentimental shit and really make everybody sad type shit. You feel me? We gonna do some shit as a remembrance of who Dodo really was. That's why we got party tracks and everything on Danny Phantom. You feel me?
Yep.
Because
That's what that was him.
Rico
feel me?
Forever.
That was him.
Thanks
Yo,
for
so
listening to my
what I
son.
was gonna say is, do you remember I met you last year up here at PSP? I think it was last year. I don't know what it was. You were with Dodo, actually, and Xavier Ross. Shout out to Zay.
Frize.
Yeah, Frize.
That's a fact.
You probably don't remember. I
Freeze.
came through. I said, "Yo, fuck with your music." Boom, and I just did. But you
Was
probably
it
don't
was it
know.
at 12 North?
Nah, it was no. It was in Albany, PSP, the bar, the big ass bar with 2 floors or 3 floors. You know PSP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
facts.
like
You talking about a bar, nigga? I might have been
yeah,
drunk.
cause you was already. I already knew he was on some, like, he had his hoodie on, just
That's-
chilling.
that's
He was
Camo.
he was behind everybody. I'm like, oh shit, like, yo, I fuck with your music, da da da. Dabbed him up, kept it pushing, but bro, people rock. Listen, people rock with you. Like, people that I genuinely like their music, I definitely share. Like, shout out to Fresh too. I like his music. Nas.
Shout out to
There's
Ape Fresh.
very few people like.
Fresh Court band out now.
Facts.
Oh, my
listen to
goodness.
Fresh Cobain, that tape is crazy. Yeah, that's how you go front. My fault, Fresh niggas really did.
Yeah,
not
no,
include me, bro.
I shouted him out on Fuller Frames
Thanks,
episode.
Yeah, shout out to Fresh.
He's
That's my
different.
son.
He's different.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all got something together yet or nah?
Me and Fresh we got some shit in the tuck, and then we got some shit that I'm still working on. You feel me?
All right.
Him and Guap got some shit in the tuck too.
He sent me like, I want to say like 5 open verses. I'm still working on. All I gotta really do is record them. So
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to ask this too because I don't know. I asked him on Clubhouse, Guap, who's somebody in Utica that you haven't worked with yet that you would like to work with? Yeah, they're probably not a crazy size of people, but
all right. So for the youth, I want to say my son A Stacks. A Stacks, he's. I'm saying he separates himself. If you really look at A Stacks, you know that's A Stacks.
I gotta listen to him. Is he younger?
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
he's way younger.
Way younger.
He's
Okay.
way
Okay.
younger.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying, but shout out A Stacks. My son Will, he over here in the cut. He do his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he
He's
was
still
saying.
trying to catalog it and all that, get it together. But he's working. Tamashi, that's another young artist. I'm saying I really try to connect with the youth. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because that's really what's gonna keep this shit going at the end of the day.
Yep.
The youth. So I fuck with Tamashi.
That's the biggest thing. Is seeing that you could do it and you're doing the shit and you can see how you can help somebody. That's what I always wanted to do. Is
Definitely.
like, even with football, baseball, it don't matter what it is. If a kid is struggling, wants to get better, why not help him when you already were at that point? You already went through
That's a
that.
fact.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that people don't do that.
Yeah, bro.
Like
that's big
what?
for me.
Like this shit right here, inspired by true events. Nobody has done this for the youth of Utica. This shit is crazy. How many people have come up? Athletes, journalists, rappers, artists of the hand, artists of music. Nobody has ever done it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's a fact.
I'm still taking
Where's that?
shots.
Fact.
This shit starting to taste like water now. Somebody better take this shit.
Dangerous, no fun.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Dangerous stuff, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I touched on everything I wanted to touch on earlier, bro. My biggest thing was to let niggas know, you feel me, that like I'm not an anomaly. You feel me, like
Yeah.
because I ain't gonna lie, I'm like one of 2 black kids in my entire law school, bro. But I'm not an anomaly.
Where do you go to law school right now?
Hofstra Law.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I definitely heard of that for definitely law school.
That's a fact.
I be paying attention to everything, bro. Like
Yeah.
just random. Like I'm not even interested in law. I'm like, cause Hofstra, I think they had football at one point.
That's a fact.
And
Yeah,
I was gonna go there,
they got a
and
good
then they
football
left,
program, yeah,
and then
facts.
basketball was decent.
They got
had a
fire
good law
basketball
program.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And their law program is like one of the top, especially for what I want to do as far as entertainment law.
definitely.
I'm over here lost as fuck. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey man, like
So just make music, sing or something.
nah, it's that college shit. When
Yeah,
you go
that's
to
a auto-tune
college, you
on
got
that.
mad pressure. You want to figure
Facts,
out,
bro, that's
you want
a
to figure
fact.
out what you want to do,
Yeah.
and you don't want to mess it up. Like that's the worst thing you could do. You can go 2.5 years, 3 years, and then you switch that shit.
Bro, and then I ain't gonna lie, you know, like my thing too, bro, is, and this is what like I touched on earlier, is that like my whole like reason for being as well is to not like go. I wanted to go for something that I could bring people with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, like you got your 4-year degree.
Mhm.
I'm college educated as well, and we're anomalies, bro. For some reason, you see what I'm saying? And we shouldn't be. There's a lot
Bro,
of
I
smart
was-
dudes I know, way smarter than me, bro. I'm not even that smart. I'm just a hard worker.
Mhm.
You see what
Yep.
I'm saying? So like, my biggest thing, bro, is to do something to where like I could take people with me. So every time, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was looking into really what I wanted to do, the first things I looked at was one, how much money they made, and two, like how I could help people, and not just by telling a few niggas here and there. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm from Fort Greene, Brooklyn. I really go back to my hood. They really could touch me, and I really talk to people that I know that's probably on the run from all types of shit. You feel me? That
Yeah.
like, yo, bro, like.
You can do
You
different
could,
things.
you
out
could
here.
be who we are, you feel me, and go to college and have other avenues and opportunities, you see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it don't take away from who you are, because I'm really who I am out here, you feel me?
All right, so one of the things I've been asking on what inspires you here is what has the pandemic done for you? Because for me, I'm gonna let y'all think on it. For me, it has. They got a lot to think about. I'm gonna just give them some time, but for me, it's been understanding who I need in my life, and who I don't, who I need in my life, and who I don't need. Because when the pandemic hit, and I was going through some stupid shit, and people were just not there for you. You understand? Like, all right, I can't hit this person up no more. Like, you feel me? So, but another thing is bringing me closer to my boys. My boy Rick, Fresh, Mark, and Darnell, like that I do the network with, is being able to gain trust, gain understanding, being able to have hard conversations amongst each other without it getting into a fight. And here we are, we have our own business from it. So like that's been the two things that's been a blessing for the pandemic for me.
Yeah, Kamo, you can go first, bro.
What about you, man?
Wait, what was the question again? I ain't gonna lie, this Don Julio smacking. What was the question
It's
again, my boy?
it's pretty much been like, what has the pandemic done for you?
Shit, the pandemic, man. The pandemic really gave me a space to think. For me, I've always been the type to be locked inside the crib.
Mhm.
You feel me? And now with the whole quarantine thing, it just gave me even more time to really figure out who I want to be and who I am in the present. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's really what the pandemic did for me. It really gave me a
You got to understand yourself a little bit more.
yeah,
Definitely.
a
I
clear
think
mind,
that's done. It did a lot for a lot of people because everything was taken away. Either it was money or a person that you thought that you were gonna be in a relationship with,
That's a
or
fact.
not
Our
there
little
anymore,
hobbies,
and
yeah,
like
yeah, that's
so
a
like
fact, bro.
there's a lot of
As far as the pandemic, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, shout out to the SBA boys. The pandemic did a lot for me. I think one of the things that it really taught me is like who I could tolerate in life, right? Like who I could be locked in a space with no funny shit, for real.
boy.
For real, man. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like
There was a lot of people married.
No
They was
funny shit.
divorced by month 3,
No funny
4.
shit.
They was
I'm
out of
telling you,
there.
you really learn people, like being around somebody all that time with nothing to do. Like you have no option but to be in a crib. Like you really,
Yeah.
See, I know I wasn't bugging, bro.
they gotta wait.
Yeah.
You really learn people. And then also like the pandemic kind of reset me because I'm not gonna front. Like I really went through like what niggas don't talk about a lot is like black mental health. You feel me? So like right before the depression, I was going through something major.
Mm-hmm.
Not before the depression. I'm sorry. Right before the pandemic, I was going through something major, and I was in like a super depression. I just wasn't myself. But as we got into the pandemic, like the whole world slowed down, and it gave me time to really find myself and figure out, like, yo, when I come out of this,
Yes,
like
sir.
when we come out of this, who do I want to be?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, it also gave me the chance to sit there and deal with my problems. You
Yes,
see what I'm saying?
sir.
No funny
Most
shit, 'cause
definitely.
a lot of my problems was right there, like either inside me or right there in the house with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to face them.
And
you
a
feel
lot,
me?
and it was easy to not evade them, but be able to put
No,
it on the back
facts.
burner because you got your daily routine. You go to the gym. You worrying about what you got to eat. You worrying about what you got to do for these two. The next moves for your business. You got school.
You
You
could
got all
tuck
those
it.
distractions.
That's a fact. You could tuck
Yeah.
everything that I'm going through. Like I could tuck it, and a lot of what I did was like, I focused on school and I focused on making money and I focused on my friends and trying to get them to be where they needed to be type shit.
Mhm.
So like it was easy to just not deal with my issues, but the pandemic really forced me to deal with my issues. And then once I came out of that shit, man, I just came out
Bro, like
myself.
I'm not gonna lie to you here. Like when that ball dropped, I was sitting there like thinking back, like where I was last year. Like I'm a actual business owner. I never thought I'd be a business owner. I sat there when the ball dropped. I was in my room just by myself, just chilling. I had a shot with my friends. Went upstairs. I'm like, damn, like the pandemic. I thought I wasn't even
Facts,
gonna
bro.
month one. I was like, yo,
This
what's
shit's gonna
month
be
2,
the end
3,
of
and
me,
4, and
gangster.
5? What's that gonna look like? We in what, the 9th month, 10th month, or whatever? Like,
Making it
man,
happen. That's a fact.
shit, crazy. But what's been your biggest inspiration for making your music?
Right now,
Yeah.
first and foremost, it would be the team, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just the energy they put behind me. It don't even have to be no negative type of energy. Like, the guys will really sit with me in silence while I'm over there making a beat or some shit. And that shows that, like, they really support what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do. You feel me? Like, but, like, the biggest inspiration really has been, like, just life, period. Like, what niggas go through with females, you feel me? I got a son.
Everything
all that.
could be so much different, but here you are, like blessed to be doing what you love and being able to do it at a high level. Because I'm a consider it to be a high level because there's not many people that could do what you're doing. You know, they can be an artist, be able to produce, and actually do it well on both sides. Usually it's usually lopsided sometimes.
That's a
Upset.
very good point. Like, I knew from the jump that I wanted to go to law school. I wanted to do entertainment law, stuff like that. But my bachelor's degree is in cybersecurity. I got my Sec
Yes,
plus,
sir.
my Net plus, my A plus, all that. Even though I already knew what
Come
I
on,
wanted
man.
to do, you feel me?
Come on,
Like,
man.
I just
I'm
made
here with
sure
you.
I got
I'm
shit
here with
like
you.
that.
I'm
That's a
here with
fact,
you.
bro. Stuff like that.
See, he like, what's going on? We shook the room with that one.
Nigga,
He
I'm
said
over
net.
here
He said
fighting
network.
demons, nigga.
He said network plus A plus
This
security
Don
plus.
Julio is smacking me. You hear me? You see Full over there in the corner, nigga? He joking around and shit. I'm over here slap
But,
boxing
man,
these demons. Fuck
But
you
yo,
too.
listen, I want to now on a serious note, the Don been the Don.
Don is over
Kicking
here
my
boxing
ass.
me.
No.
What'd you
funny.
say? The DJ.
Go
Nigga said-
DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. This nigga is remixing shit right now.
Yo, so what I want to say is like I really appreciate what y'all doing. Like I said, I watch everybody. Me and Fuller Frames, Marcus, we've been watching everything, and we just, like I told him, I don't think he understood that I was watching everything he was doing. Like, it's nice to see people doing something longer than 2 months.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that do
Gangsta.
something
No
1 month,
bullshit.
2. I'm like, yo, somebody popping from Utica, 1 month, 2
No
months,
kidding.
3 months,
No funny.
gone,
I ain't
no
gonna lie, I think
consistency.
I just
So
was telling the bros
don't
that.
expect me if you can't be consistent in what you're doing. Like, I saw him, I don't know what month it was. It's probably 8 months in. And I'm like,
come
I'm
on,
like,
come
Yeah,
over
Marcus,
here.
come
You
on, bro.
out
Yeah.
here.
it's up,
Go over here.
live.
Out here. You know we out here.
But like I told him behind
Make
the
sure you put
scenes,
that in there, too.
and while we're on the episode is I appreciate what he was doing because I saw him when he first started. It was 0 likes, no likes, no likes, no likes. Then he's blossoming into something different. And I told him
Guap, because Guap turned that up.
I told him he's being humble in himself too. Cause take the shit over.
Gangster.
Take the whole area.
Gangster.
Take the whole area.
If you do a video, tap in with full frames.
It's a comp. Listen, at the end of the day, everything is a competition anyway. Underline, it's a competition.
Damn, nigga, you finished that cup.
Yeah, that was simple. That was simple.
Violated that cup.
That's simple. Bro. Hey man, listen, we gonna have some collab trips. We got to. We definitely. Facts. Where we at?
I ain't go front. I'm trying to go to Big Bear, the ski resort in California. I'm trying to do that ASAP, like next month type shit.
He trying to.
You feel me? Like, hey,
I got a GoPro too. You feel me? I got it too.
Remember Jamie Foxx when he got drippy for the ski trip? You feel me?
Oh yeah. Facts. The Jamie Foxx show. But yeah, we gotta definitely cook that up. Anybody y'all want to shout out before we? Any last words or shout outs? What's the fact?
Shout out. I'm saying first and foremost, shout out TrapFloor. I'm saying the label.
Yes sir, TrapFloor.
Everybody that's a part of TrapFloor is doing their thing respectfully. Shout out any artist out there that's really putting the time in to really establish himself as an artist. For me, shout out everybody really. Everybody that has a hand in really branding themselves, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to do this shit, the key to doing it is doing it at the end of the day. So
that's what I don't think people understand that.
Bro, I don't care if you get 50 likes for a year, bro. Keep doing it. Consistency.
Like when we did Marcus's episode, that was I think it was 2 weeks ago. We were at like 50 subscribers. 100, we were like I think 70 followers on Instagram. He dropped his shit. Go crazy. We had like almost 200 followers on Instagram, 100 subscribers, shit like that. Like the thing with me is being able to bring everybody, like you said.
Yeah.
Why not make money? Like Hooper's Rehab, my boy Nigel Dunkley. Something, bro, what we cooking up if this pandemic stop, let me tell you,
everybody, we going
there's something different, and we definitely gotta get you all because it'll come all together, everything, and there's no stopping us. We got every avenue covered.
Violate, bro.
That was really
collaboration, not
you got entertainment. You got the media to push it out. You got the photography, the video. Like, come on, man.
And that was really like. That was the inspiration behind, like you said earlier, bro, the inspiration behind the whole Danny Phantom, like, theme, bro. You feel me? Like, as far as the theme goes, it was, like, the inspiration from everything that niggas been through and the whole getting new artists and all of that. So, like you said, bro, like, that whole shout-out thing, like, shout out everybody that had a hand in that.
Definitely.
Full of Hollywood, Midas Mitty, K-Biz, all of them. Feel me? They all had a hand in that.
Shout out to my son, Free Chicken J. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
Free
Big
Chicken.
Who you got the
Free,
shout out?
Free,
Who you got the shout out?
Zay.
Big fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Free money gang. Freedom innocent man. Free cash. Free shells.
Free the 18.
Free Dawn.
Man.
You already know.
Know the vibes.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in for this episode. Make sure you go follow us on every platform at IBTE Network. Man, this is a blessing right here. Like, y'all want to shout y'all ads out again for the people? What you got? You
can follow me on Instagram at Whateverkamo. You feel me? WHAT Everkamo.
Everkamo.
That's
all you get.
You
get the first four letters, and then you got to figure it out
yourself. On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Kamo the Great.
Yes, sir.
KamoTheeGrate. That's it.
What about you?
You could just follow me on the gram at 1Sha Money, the number 1 Sha SHA Money.
Yo, and I got a last thing. I've been waiting to ask you this all day. When you putting your music on Apple Music, cause you're killing me. I'm on one app, motherfucker.
Download the SoundCloud app.
So bad,
I got the SoundCloud. I got to. I have to.
SoundCloud.
I got. Listen, I was just.
Listen. I'm gonna put my app. I'm gonna put my shit on Apple Music.
All right.
And all
cause
that.
you got the speeding shit right now.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. But I'm saying when I drop my next project and all that, It's gonna be on all platforms. You feel me? But,
All right, so like I said, I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
oh yeah,
TrapFloor.
shout out. I'm saying Guap MG
Shout
too.
out Guap
Yeah.
Pito, you feel me?
We're gonna get it.
TrapFloor
He's
motherfucking
coming
Guap.
soon.
underscore
Don't
MG.
ever forget
Coming
that.
soon.
It's a fact.
Listen,
Big.
TrapFloor and Inspired by True Events. Listen, and even, but everybody don't know, Inspired by True Events is everything that y'all doing too. TrapFloor, Inspired by True Events. You feel me?
Gangster.
That shit catchy, ain't it?
Download Denny Phantom. Go stream Backpack on YouTube. If you know, you know on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
as well.
Respect the call.
Respect the call.
Respect
on
the
YouTube.
call.
That's a fact.
Hood Famous.
Her favors.
That shit is a
Wow.
banger. That shit is a
Sound
banger.
good. No more 42 for me. I'm good, bro.
All right, we'll catch you later. Appreciate y'all for tuning.